यूएस स्टॉक्स में आपका फिर से स्वागत है। बाजार में आज थोड़ी कमजोरी है, बाजार में थोड़ी सी उथल पुथल है पिछले कुछ दिनों से, लेकिन प्राइमरी मार्केट में एक्शन भरपूर है और इस हफ्ते 3 आईपीओ में आपके लिए निवेश का मौका बनेगा। आज से 16 दिसंबर तक डेटा पैटर्न्स के आईपीओ में पैसे लगाने का मौका है। इशू का प्राइस बैंड है 555 से 585 रुपए प्रति शेयर। और आईपीओ पर खास चर्चा के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़ गए हैं कंपनी के चेयरमैन और एमडी एस रंगाराजन। रंगाराजन सर, बहुत शुक्रिया आपका 18 आवर्स स्वदेश पर स्वागत है आपका। सबसे पहला सवाल सर आपसे ये समझना चाहेंगे कि कंपनी आपकी करती क्या है, बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है और किस तरह का क्लाइंट बेस आपके पास है। रंगा सर, आपको आवाज आ रही है? आपसे सर ये जानना चाह रहे हैं कि कंपनी का बिजनेस मॉडल क्या है, किस तरह से क्लाइंट हैं और आपकी रेवेन्यू किस तरफ से कहां से ज्यादा ड्राइव होती है।
See, we are a defense and aerospace electronic systems company. We've been there for about 30 years. Our business model is very different from the rest of competition. We build electronics across the stable of electronics. Is one thing differentiating us. Second, we build a product. We are a product company all these years, and we build from component building blocks to end systems. We have a deep competency in radars, electronic warfare, avionics, communications, etc. The market is coming from two sources. One, when we start the development, we work very strongly with DRDO. We build the products for them. Once that gets into production from the DPSU after transfer of technology, we get repeat orders from the DPSU like BEL, HAL, etc. That is a production model. That allows that scalability and future visibility as the orders come in. Second is the large market which is opened up today in MOD. Earlier, last 70 odd years, we were only importing. MOD was directly importing foreigners or transfer technology with the defense PSU. That market has now opened out to Indians. That means Indians now will prime the business and they can have back-to-back tie-up with foreigners. What we are trying to do is do more in India and address this market. It's a huge opportunity of 30,000, 50,000 crores, which is opened up to Indians. We want to address the market by emulating ourselves as a system company and equipment company, be similar to Israel or Europe or US companies, rather than look at local competition, which is a percentage of the what's actually being imported. So we want to look at the large market, address that market as we go along. These are the two markets. Presently, we have what we did with DRDO has started turning out into production orders. We have about 600 crores orders on hand with multiple times of that contract as visible contracts in pipeline. And the large markets are large. We have the delivery mechanisms to address the market as we go along. We build our own IP. That is a differentiating factor as with respect to us and the other companies.
नमस्ते मिस्टर रंगाराजन, सृष्टि बात कर रही हूँ। धन्यवाद सर अपनी कंपनी के बारे में और उसकी इंडस्ट्री और कंपनी के ग्रोथ प्रोस्पेक्ट्स के बारे में हमें हाईलाइट करने के लिए। पर अब अगर इस इशू की बात करें तो हम जानते हैं कि इसमें 240 करोड़ का फ्रेश इशू ला रहे हैं और साथ में इसके OFS भी है। फ्रेश इशू से आपकी योजना है कि नया लैंड खरीदेंगे जिसमें आप सेटअप बैठाना चाहते हैं। इस पे थोड़े से और इनपुट्स दीजिए कि किस तरीके का सेटअप वहाँ पे होता हुआ देख सकते हैं। क्या प्रोडक्ट एक्सपेंशन आगे कंपनी करने की योजना बना रही है और साथ ही इसके भी अलावा जो फ्रेश इशू ला रही है कंपनी, उसके प्रोसीड्स और उसकी यूटिलाइजेशन और कौन से एरियाज में होते हुए हम देख सकते हैं।
See, one is we are retiring existing debt about 50 odd crores and also looking at further working capital requirements for the next 2 to 3 years. So that is coming about 80 odd crores. So that is coming into the company as part of fresh issue. Once we get this, we become a zero debt company. The second portion is going to CapEx. See, we are scaling the business from subsystem suppliers to complete equipment suppliers. That will mean that though we have a very modern automatic production infrastructure, we have a pick and place line, vibration facility, all of that in place, 100,000 square feet in place now. We are doubling the production capacity by another 100,000 square feet. Here, not only are we doubling the electronic production manufacturing capacity, we are also providing a hangar space where trucks can be brought inside. We can do multi-tons of metal can be brought inside. We can integrate big radars inside and integrate the truck products with our own equipment for electronic warfare. So what we're really doing is building up the infrastructure to scale that opportunity, because we are now looking at system suppliers, being a system supplier, being a prime in the Indian context where markets, large markets are there. The first contract we won about 250 odd crores, competing with the foreigners on an Indian context. We won that with MOD, our 9 radars. That has to get delivered in the next 24 months. So we are creating the infrastructure to cater to such large systems, as well as doubling our production capacity.
ठीक है। रंगा सर, आपका जो बिजनेस मॉडल है थोड़ा सा यूनिक है, थोड़ा सा हटके है। आप डिफेंस में है लेकिन थोड़ा सा सॉफ्टवेयर हार्डवेयर डेवलपमेंट के क्षेत्र में है। हमने देखा कि सरकार का आत्मनिर्भर भारत पर काफी जोर है और डिफेंस को लेकर काफी एग्रेसिव प्लान्स हैं सरकार के। ये बताइए कि आगे जाते हुए आपको सरकार के इनिशिएटिव से, सरकार के कदमों से किस तरह का फायदा होने वाला है, और अभी जो आपकी ऑर्डर बुक करीब 580 करोड़ रुपए के आसपास की है, गोइंग फॉरवर्ड मान लीजिए 1 साल 2 साल, आप किस तरह के ऑर्डर बुक की उम्मीद कर रहे हैं?
See, the important thing is what we have done as large systems at DRDO, they are under certification, have already completed certification. And so we are in a huge amount of business is expected from radars. We've done large part of radars. Some of them are already in tender form with BEL, and back to back we should get some contracts. The other tender is coming next year. Second area is in electronic warfare, where again we've delivered systems to DRDO, and that negotiations are completed with Bharat Electronics. Back to back the contracts are expected. Something in communications we're doing, airborne radars, ground EW for plains and desert. We're doing a host of products which has already been delivered. Similarly, we're doing the radar warning receiver for fighter aircrafts. Things like this, their requirements are very, very large. Okay, now because of that, the expected production business coming out of this is substantially large. I'm not able to give direct numbers because that is futuristic, but I can only say that the numbers which you're talking about is fairly large. And these are based on already delivered contracts, which is undergoing or already finished certification. Products are flying in LCA, they expected fly in Sukhoi 30. So numbers are very, very large.
ठीक है सर, एक और चीज आपसे समझना चाहेंगे, चूंकि आप बिल्कुल डिफेंस में थोड़ा सा आपका नीश वाला जो सेगमेंट है आप उसमें ऑपरेट करते हैं, लेकिन एक बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग मैं डेटा देख रहा था फाइनेंशियल से जुड़ा हुआ, वो है FY21 का मार्जिन का जो फिगर है वो है रफली 42% के आसपास। मेरा सवाल ये है, और सब लोग जानना चाहते होंगे कि ये जो मार्जिन का फिगर है, क्या इसको आगे आप जाकर मेंटेन कर पाएंगे? इसको लेकर आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशंस क्या हैं?
See, the business model is slightly different. We've done a large part of the development business with DRDO, and then the production order happens now. If you look at this, there's 600 crores, 70% is in production orders, 20% in development, and 10% is in service contracts, AMC. Now, what really happens during development stage, while other companies import and integrate and design some part, what we have done is we have designed the basic components and basic building blocks ourselves. With the result, our gross margin is 65 to 70%. What they import and integrate, we design in-house as a product company. We've been a product company all along. So we invest substantially during the development stage and then compete with them and then get the contracts. What really happens is during development stage, we don't recover our development costs. We write off the development as part of revenue expenses on the year of delivery. So our books are not having capitalized data because we do not know when the production order will happen. So we've taken a conservative estimate in accounting, and that is what we've done. Now that the production orders are happening, what really happens is when the scale happens, when the turnover goes much beyond our break-even point, all those the gross margin which is there comes out to EBITDA and then to PAT. So that is the reason you're seeing this 40-odd percent, 45% EBITDA and a 24-25% PAT. The second part of the question is it sustainable? Now, you see, we have already contracts on in the next 2 years revenue based on last year revenue. If you look at the multiple we have, plus we have many times this as a pipeline created based on earlier delivered contracts on lowest quote kind of basis we have. So the price is already fixed and the material cost is already known. And the tenders we executed will have come similar with the similar gross margins we have. So I think in the next 2 to 3 years time, the numbers which you're talking about and the margin percentage you're talking about is sustainable.
ठीक है, थैंक यू मिस्टर रंगराजन, वो एक पर्सपेक्टिव ऐड करने के लिए और ये इन्फॉर्मेशन देने के लिए हमारे व्यूअर्स को। बट हमारा आखिरी सवाल आपसे ये होगा कि जिस तरीके से मेक इन इंडिया के इनिशिएटिव्स चल रहे हैं, किस तरीके से कंपनी उसको लेकर गेयर अप कर रही है, और साथ ही डिफेंस एज अ सेक्टर अगर हम देखें तो सिर्फ भारत में ही नहीं पूरे विश्व भर में कोई कुछ सेक्टर की ग्रोथ अपॉर्चुनिटीज बढ़ते हुए दिख रही हैं। आगे चल के डेटा पैटर्न्स कंपनी की क्या योजना होगी कि ओवरसीज मार्केट्स में वो एक्सपैंड करे और अपना एक्सपोर्ट बिजनेस उसका विस्तार करे, उस पर आपकी क्या योजना है?
Yeah, much before Make in India became a slogan close to our heart because of Prime Minister, Data Patterns has always been designing products, and we were all been saying Made in India with pride for the last 25 years. We continue to hold that slogan. Having said that, we have developed products across this table. We want to look at positioning ourselves to like an Israel company or a French company or a European company, rather than looking at competition in Indian context, build systems. So that is what we've been doing differently. The second part of the question is, what do we do on the export side? We build some products for a UK company. Again, it's a modern radar, phased array radar, which is airborne radar, which they're selling through the world. We build the avionics for that, signal processor for them. They've been very happy with the product. This year, we are shipping about the 100 system to them. And also now they're talking about additional 200 systems because we've done a very good job and a lot of development has been happening, 2 more versions of it. So that is also going to scale. Today, we're doing about 10 to 12% of our turnover as export. We want to exceed that and scale that business. Second point we also want to look at a separate export initiative from Data Patterns concept. We want to duplicate ourselves because we built up enormous competency on delivery in terms of hardware, software, engineering, and systems and manufacturing. Instead of just making manufacturing build-to-print contracts, which is low cost, low margin, high volume, we want to put IP here and build it. So what we are trying to do is actually we want to scale that, differentiate ourselves, and look at an export service business as we go along and create a service model on the competencies we have developed globally. So this we want to initiate and incubate in the next year to see how to scale this as a substantive opportunity in the next 3 years.
ठीक है रंगराजन सर, बहुत शुक्रिया और बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपको आपके आईपीओ के लिए। देखिए आज डेटा पैटर्न्स का आईपीओ आज ही खुला है और पहले दिन ही इनफैक्ट अभी 2-2.5 घंटे का समय हुआ होगा और पूरा का पूरा ये इशू भर गया है। 1.14 टाइम्स सब्सक्रिप्शन इसमें आ चुका है।